Welcome. My name is Jessica Stavenberg, and today we will be learning about Google Sites.
As always, we're going to start with logging into the Google domain. There are three ways to get to Google Sites. I can go to the waffle and click on Google Sites. I can go from my drive and go to the New, More, Google Sites right there, or I can go directly into sites.google.com and go directly there. So those are three ways to get to Google Sites. Once I'm at Google Sites, I have this Google site that I have created. If I want to create a new Google site, if you do not have one yet, or if you want to make an additional Google site, you can click on this plus right here. The first thing you'll do is enter your site name. That's going to be the title for your page, and then your page title. And then there's different things that you could do. You can change your image, so you can add an image, upload an image, or select an image, either from your drive or from something that you've taken a picture of. You can change the header type over here. And then over here, you can import different themes if you wanted to do that. It will come up with pre-made color schemes and things like that, or you can create your own custom colors and things like that, or you can use one of their pre-made ones. Over here, you can insert. I'll show you what's in the insert page. You can insert a text box so that you can add information. You can insert images. You can embed links. You can add something from your Google Drive right there. You can always collapse the text to make things less busy on this column. You can add a table of contents, an image carousel, which would be a set of images that it toggles through, just like on our school website, and you can create a button, and I'll show you that on my page. Over here, you can add a second page to your site. So you could, here it is, it comes up with a home page, which is this page here, but then you can add additional pages just by clicking this plus, just like how we created this page. You can add a new link or add a new page from this plus down here. So you can add a new page, name the page, and create that. If you wanted a page that was not in the same line as this, see how this has home and then untitled, and it all shows up at the top. If you wanted it to be underneath that, you could click on the little snowman and create a sub page. Notice that you can make this page now the home page if you wanted to switch these two. You can duplicate this page. You can create your properties. You can add a sub page or hide from your navigation or even delete it. So I will show you my page that I have created. And you will now see that I have two pages, the one that I just created to demonstrate for you and my one that I had already created. So if I decided I did not want this, I can remove it right here. I just wanted to show you that you can remove a page that you do not like. So for example, I have this main page, this is my home page, and then I have a training page right here. Underneath the trainings, I have this little caret. It was a sub page that I added. Now it created the sub page with this little drop down with Google Classroom. And I have this one button, posting a recorded meeting. So if that was something that somebody wanted to know about, they could click right here and click on that. So I'll show you how that button works. So the button is just very similar to adding a link that I've shown you before. So you would go over here to button. So I'm going to insert that button. You'll see it's button right here. I want to add a second button. I can name the button and I can add the link. So let's say I wanted to put a button about creating a Google Classroom, and then I need to find that link. So what I need to go back and do is go to my YouTube channel, find the video that was about creating a Google Classroom, and post the link there. I'll show you how to do that. I'm viewing my playlist and I'm going to look for creating a Google Classroom. So this would be another way that you could share content with your scholars or with parents and making sure that they could have access to the content that they need. I will click on this. I will click this share button to get that shareable link. I will copy that link. And then I'm going back over to the top so I can see the tab where I was working. And then now that I'm back here at the site, I can Control V and then insert that button. Notice that the button comes down here. I want to resize it so that I can show the entire title. And then I can drag it up here. Now I have two buttons that somebody could come here and click on information about Google Classroom. I could add an additional subpage if I wanted to find a different topic. So this was about Google Classroom. I could continue adding buttons that showed content about Google Classroom. I can go to Pages to insert another sub page. So remember, I'm going to the three little dots, those snowman. I'm going to add another sub page, and this one I will call Google Drive. So now you can see this navigation that is created. If I go home, I will go back to my main page. I can go to trainings, and you'll see how they can click on the separate individual trainings. So it's organized in a way that would make it easy to find the content that you are sharing. Good luck, everyone, with creating your Google site. Two last topics that I'd like to show you is how to get into your settings and also how to publish your site, because this is a site you do need to publish. So I'm over here. I can share my site with others. I could create a published site link. Remember that I haven't published yet, so my changes aren't going to show that I just added until I publish. Once it's published, you can create this link and post it onto your classroom page. You could also share with others directly here. In settings, I'll show you what that holds. So you have the navigation and different settings here that you can explore your colors and such. You have brand images, such as I have uploaded the school's logo. You can use viewer tools, your analytics, if that's enabled, which would give you data on who is contacting and who is viewing your site. And of course, your announcement banner. Your announcement banner can have different colors, and it's just something that's going to run at the top. It's just a button that you can even have a link to another, such as another site, such as your school's website, or a link into your classroom or something like that. And you can choose to open it in a new tab if you like. Over here, I'm going to publish so that I can see my changes. So I'm going to publish, and it's going to show what it currently looks like versus the draft. So the draft is the changes that I made. Notice that I added another button, so it's showing me these are the changes that I have made. I'm reviewing them. Do I want to publish them? And yes, I do. I've added another button. So every time you add something to your site and you haven't published it, the old site as it was is going to be how it's currently published. And you have to publish each time so that you can make sure that your settings are viewable by whoever you have invited. So I'm going to click publish. So once it's published, now I can see the navigation over here and the things that I have changed. This now is the published site. And you can see my banner up here. Welcome. I would love for everybody to work on making a site. I think it's another helpful feature for your scholars. Have a great day, everyone.